For this episode of Wristwatch Check, we get to take a closer look at the Tudor Tiger, specifically the reference 79260p. And best part is that this watch is a complete set and is available in the vintage watch shop right now over at huntingtoncompany.com. With that being said, let's take a closer look at the specs on this Tudor Tiger. The case is 39.5 millimeters, so we'll just call it 40. Its lug width is 47 millimeters, and it has a thickness of 14 millimeters, including its sapphire crystal. From the previous generation to this Tiger, you see an updated bracelet. It's almost a Jubilee and almost an Oyster, so a hybrid of both. It features tritium lume, a gloss black dial, and Arabic numerals, and housed inside is an automatic edit chronograph movement. In my opinion, I feel that the Tiger Chronograph is slightly undervalued. What we're looking at is a vintage and neo-vintage automatic chronograph from Rolex's sister company. It doesn't have an in-house movement, but when it comes to service and maintenance, it does have an easier and more affordable edit movement inside. Because of Tudor and Rolex's relationship, Tudor will always be a go-to as an alternative for some of the most popular Rolex models. But what's cool about the Tiger specifically, both pre and Tiger itself, when it comes to the Tudor chronographs, is the specs and design are actually more similar to vintage Daytonas than modern and neo-vintage examples. And as we know, vintage Daytonas are not cheap by any means, and they are only becoming rarer and more expensive. The Tudor Tiger is a great alternative, but specifically for the vintage and more rare examples of the Daytona. And honestly, when it's on your wrist, the Tudor Tiger has a completely different feel and look than the Daytonas from the same era. So yeah, all in all, I love the Tudor Tiger, and in my opinion, it is undervalued and underappreciated. So if you haven't yet, take a look at the Tiger line and the pre-Tiger chronographs, because they are super nice watches.